told your friend you're not okay.
ARMY, ready to be shocked together? Taehyung has once again rocked Instagram in a completely unexpected way. Without a teaser, without warning, the @THV account suddenly dropped a photo dump of 20 new photos that instantly made fans worldwide pause, catch their breath, and then, panic with joy. This wasn't just any post, it felt like an invitation into Taehyung's life, unfiltered, without distance, and filled with warm colors that instantly transformed their timeline into an art gallery. From the first set of photos alone, the atmosphere is like an indie film set in soft afternoon light. A man sits beneath a redwood pergola that reflects the sunlight in unique patterns. The shadows of the leaves dance across his face, creating a serene yet artistic effect. His face is relaxed, his hands forming a relaxed peace sign, as if the moment was taken while enjoying the afternoon breeze that quietly reminded fans of Taehyung's gentle side. Bright yellow flowers hang from the pergola, providing a touch of life to the photo, as if a warm, unplanned moment that manages to encapsulate the feeling of a sudden mini vacation. The clear blue sky and thick green trees behind him make the photo a visual escape for anyone who sees it. Then the mood changes drastically in the next photo. This time he's in a car, leaning back casually, wearing a tracksuit that partially covers his face. Only his eyes are visible, a calm yet intense gaze, as if inviting us into a private moment not usually shared. The color contrast is softer than in the previous photo, giving it a mysterious yet warm feel. His relaxed sitting position, legs raised and crossed, makes the photo feel spontaneous, as if taken between one activity and another. Then we're drawn into a different atmosphere again. In the next photo, Taehyung is seen wearing a bright blue hoodie, sitting next to a friend in front of a beige brick wall. They appear to be having a casual conversation, a simple yet warm urban moment. Taehyung gestures toward his friend in a small, spontaneous and playful gesture, while his friend holds a cup of coffee, adding to the impression that they've just finished exercising or simply taking a break from an active day. This photo feels like a portrait of real friendship, not a staged pose. The mood then jumps again, this time it's nighttime. Taehyung appears in a tropical print shirt, sitting at a long table facing the stage with the words, "Paradise Cove," written on it. The warm stage lights, deep blue night sky, and tropical resort atmosphere make the photo feel like a scene from a relaxing travel movie. He gazes out at the stage as if enjoying the music. There's an elegant simplicity to this photo, and details like the drink on the table and his visible tattoo add a strong layer of character. Viewed as a series, the entire post feels like a day-long journey, from the afternoon sun, to a private moment in a car, to a casual conversation with friends, to a peaceful evening in a tropical location. Each photo carries a different energy, yet they all blend into a slow, gentle, and surreal visual story. The visuals in the subsequent photos don't stop there. Details further demonstrate that this post isn't just a collection of images. There are different clothing styles, warm flannels, casual hoodies, and patterned tops. There are different moods, the flow of natural morning light, the shadows of midday, and the warm colors of night lights. All of this makes the photo dump seem like a carefully crafted art piece, despite its apparent simplicity. In some slides, Taehyung includes short captions in Korean. The sentences aren't long, nor complicated, but rather honest. Fans said the captions felt like small notes someone wrote in a personal journal, brief yet meaningful, as if he were sharing a snippet of time he didn't want to elaborate on. Not surprisingly, the public response was swift. Seconds by seconds, the comment section filled with armies from various countries, flooding in with praise, surprised reactions, and even expressions of longing. Some said the photos brought them peace. Others felt like they were given a small gift as the year ended. Many called this Taehyung's best photo dump of the year. Some fans highlighted specific details, like how the shadow of a leaf on his face felt like a symbol of peace, while the photo in the car showed a mysterious side of Taehyung that was rarely seen. Others loved the photo with his friends because it looked so natural, as if the camera simply captured a passing moment without planning. After a massive wave of reactions that erupted within minutes, the 20-photo post from the account @THV didn't stop making headlines. In fact, more and more fans began to notice an interesting pattern behind the entire sequence, a subtle pattern that made the photo dump feel like Taehyung's emotional journey, rather than just a visual post. As fans began to analyze it in depth, as they often do whenever Taehyung posts anything, theories emerged that the order of the photos might not be random. Many armies believe Taehyung deliberately arranged the photos to create a certain atmosphere, from the warm light of an afternoon, to a relaxed, personal atmosphere, to small interactions with friends, to a tranquil evening in a tropical location. It all felt like a cohesive story, and that made fans even more convinced that the post wasn't just an update, but a slice of life Taehyung wanted to share. Interestingly, the more fans looked back on the photo dump, the more it became apparent that Taehyung might be trying to show a balance in life that he rarely displays so openly. There were moments when he seemed introverted, like the photo in the car or the one where he gazed at the stage alone. But there are also moments when he seems very friendly and relaxed with his friends. This combination of atmosphere makes the posts feel more human, closer, and more relatable to fans who might be missing the smaller aspects of their idol's life. Many armies have begun to connect this photo dump to Taehyung's routine during his break from major entertainment activities. Since it's rare to get this many updates from his personal account, posting 20 photos at once feels like a signal that Taehyung is in a good mood, or perhaps wants to make sure fans know he's still there, living his days quietly, without losing his usual artistic touch. Even more interesting, some fans have noticed a consistent visual element, the use of natural light. Among all the photos, almost none use excessive filters or bright artificial lighting. This makes the entire series seem like a genuine documentation of everyday life, and it further enhances the feel of a visual diary. The night photo at Paradise Cove was a big highlight because its vibe is so different from the others. Fans considered it the highlight of the day. With its dark blue sky, golden yellow lights, and peaceful tropical ambience, many armies remember the photo as a moment where Taehyung might have been recharging his batteries, spending an evening surrounded by music, beach air, and a serenity that's hard to describe in words. Over time, some fans began to create their own narratives, as if piecing together a story from the visual fragments. Taehyung begins with a warm afternoon, enjoying the sunshine. Then he moves to a car, perhaps on his way to another location. Followed by a brief moment with a friend, sharing small talk. And finally, he ends on a peaceful tropical night, listening to music or simply enjoying the atmosphere. It all feels like a full day's journey, a journey not expressed in words, but felt through the photos he posts. Some armies even analyze Taehyung's expression in each photo. In the first photo, he looks peaceful and playful. In the car photo, he looks calm and a little mysterious. In the photo with his friend, his expression is warm and open. In the nighttime photo, he looks introspective, as if truly enjoying his surroundings. This combination of captured emotions led many fans to believe that this photo dump was an honest representation of Taehyung's day, not just a random photo he posted without meaning. The comments section soon began to fill with in-depth discussions, not just quick reactions. Many fans discussed how each photo had its own emotional temperature, ranging from warm and calm to bright and mellow. Some even said the photo dump felt like a short film without dialogue, and that was one of the greatest compliments ever given to Taehyung's posts. Many also noticed how consistent Taehyung's visual style was. Each photo felt like it was seen through the eyes of an artist, not a celebrity at a photo shoot. Even simple moments like sitting in a car or pointing at a friend seemed artistic because of the way the photo was composed. It was as if Taehyung's everyday life had its own aesthetic, and this post was proof without words. It feels like the life of a man who is enjoying his days in a calm and sincere way.